Hey everyone, Justina LeeStolz here with Century 21. We are here today with Desiree and Phil. How's it going?
Really good, thank you.
How are you? Good. And so we're here at Perseval and Young. Tell us what that is and why you started it.
So Perseval and Young, the name itself actually comes from our two last names. Even though we're married, Desiree didn't take my name. So I'm Phil Perseval and she's Desiree and Young. So we're Perseval and Young Cheesemongers. We're basically a fine cheese shop located in Kelowna's North End. So we carry cheeses from all across Canada, local cheeses and cheeses all across Europe as well.
Nice.
And the reason we do that, Desiree herself is actually Canadian, and then I'm actually from a European background. So we always wanted to carry both sets of cheeses in our store.
Yeah.
And our cheese journey started about 25 years ago, actually when we lived in Ireland, in Galway on the west coast. That's really where we fell in love with all these fine cheeses. And ever since we lived there, we've always wanted to own a cheese shop and to bring these wonderful products to our community here in Kelowna.
Yeah, that is a very, very unique and ambitious thing to want to do. So I'm as a cheese lover, very happy that has happened. And for those who are wondering, what makes this cheese shop different than going somewhere else to get cheese?
Good question. There's a couple of things that really sets us apart. One of them is that every single cheese that we carry, we try and get it from the very best producer. And also the companies as well that bring us the products, we make sure we use the very best companies as well. So the cheese is of a very high quality from day one. And in its journey to us, it's cared for in the very best way. And then also as well, the other thing is the amount of care and attention that we actually put into bringing the product to our customer as well. So even though we're only actually open for 6 hours a day, we're generally in the store here for 10 to 12 hours a day.
Wow.
Actually, those extra hours are put into caring for the cheese to make sure it reaches our customer in immaculate condition.
And when you say care for the cheese, tell the people what that actually means, because people might think, okay, they're looking at the books, they're cleaning the shop or whatever. That happens too, but the care for the cheese means what?
Absolutely. So every single night we go through and we put the cheese to bed, is what we call it.
That's what we call it.
So we're literally tucking them all away, we put all our goat cheeses away, every other single cheese that's in our case, we wrap it up tightly. So it's basically kept safely and away from the plastic, which can flavour the cheese overnight. And then in the morning we're opening up all the cheeses, we're tasting them all to see exactly how they're tasting. Wow. We're scraping them down to make sure they're immaculate. So that when our customer opens that cheese, it's not only going to look beautiful but also taste beautiful as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the very best product cared for in the very best way so that our customers receive it in great condition.
That's amazing. So you guys have a breakfast of cheese every morning?
We sure do.
Every single morning.
Every day. That's fantastic. That is great. Outside of cheese, what is your favorite hobby place or thing here in the Okanagan?
Oh, so many beautiful things in this amazing place we live in. Being shop owners and entrepreneurs, we don't get too much free time, but when we do, we spend it with our 2 young children.
Yeah.
Anything we can outdoors. So whether it's hiking or cross-country skiing or being on the water, whatever the weather permits.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And food and wine.
And food and
we
wine.
love it all. And beer.
All of it. All of it. Everything the Okanagan has to offer.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. Okay, so folks, if you want something delicious for your taste buds, if you don't know what you want, if you just like cheese and you want to be guided in the right direction, I highly suggest that you come down to Perseval and Young, connect with Desiree and Phil. They will educate you, they will give you history, they will make sure that you get the cheese that you want, whatever it is that you are eating, drinking, or need to pair it with. So come on down, check them out, and we'll chat with you soon. Bye.